We thought we were live there a second ago for a couple of minutes, but turns out we were still on the test stream. So now we should be live. And I hope you guys are seeing it, and we are. I just saw my stream pop up in front of me here. All right. Ultra Pros back at it again. Thank you for coming to another of TGG's Lockdown Life streams. If you watched the one from Monday, that's great. We also did an introductory video on that stream that's separate, so you can easily watch that to get an idea of what the heck is happening with these streams that we're going to do 3 times a week here, living in Lockdown Life. So I'm not gonna do too much introduction. I'm just gonna introduce really what we're doing today. If you want to know a little bit more about the stream in general, check out that introductory video. So today, I'm going to open up with reminding everybody that throughout January, our community support partner for these streams is Boys and Girls Clubs of Thunder Bay. So we're going to raise some money for them, if we can at all, through our PayPal donate button on the Twitch About section. And we're going to add in some bonus gaming prizes, Dungeons and Dragons prizes, donations depending on what kind of a level we get to. So you can see on the screen there, between $0 and $100, we're going to donate something to them regardless of what happens. Dungeons and Dragons starter set, and then at the different levels, if we happen to get those donations, we'll include everything all the way up to those donations. So for example, if 500 does come in, then we're going to donate all the items listed on the list to Boys and Girls Clubs of Thunder Bay. So that's great. We appreciate any support you can give to them. We're also going to be running the first of our sort of bonuses and unlocks on this stream. Last time we kind of introduced it, our first stream was really just getting to know things, getting to test out our setup, which we've hopefully improved for you quite a bit today. The audio should be a heck of a lot better. Not only was it occasionally dropping altogether where we had to reconnect it, but it was also really crackly last time when you couldn't really hear what I was saying. So hopefully that gets better this time. Oh, hello, Jill Smith. How are you doing? Thanks for watching. And so yeah, hopefully that's a lot better this time, and we've got that all sorted out. We have, so for our first stream bonuses this stream, if we get $200, you can see them at the top of the screen there, and then we're tracking them on the right side. If we get $200 worth of orders, and I'm watching the orders on our website, during the stream that somebody from the stream has ordered, then everyone that orders something through the stream, makes an order when watching the stream, will get a 10% store credit rebate on their pre-tax total, regardless of if it's already a discounted item or whatever. So that's nice. I'll be watching for that, and I'll let you you know as soon as if it does happen that way to unlock. Is there video? Keep getting an error message. Well, I hope you get that sorted out, Jill. There we are. I've got order page back up. So there's that. There's also going to be a bonus for the largest order that's made on stream today of a Thunder Games and Gifts branded Dwarf Party playmat. Very fancy, very fancy. So if you would like to win that lovely Dwarf Party playmat from Thunder Games and Gifts, right now the current largest order from the stream is $0. So it's pretty easy to make an online order and get that for yourself at the moment. And we will update that if it changes for you to see who's going to get that sweet bonus. A couple of tidbits of information before we start showing off the new stuff and doing the fun things is that if you enjoy Magic cards and you want to play a little bit of more Magic card tournaments while in lockdown, we are running sanctioned Wizards of the Coast tournaments on MTG Arena, and they're free to join. If you're a local player in Thunder Bay, we have physical WPN promos to give out to you, and discounts in the store when you get those items. And if you're a distance player, we can't provide you with the physical prizes, but after the tournament concludes, every distance player gets a coupon code for 10% off all Magic singles, sealed products, and accessories for 24 hours essentially after the event ends. So we look forward to you joining those. You can check out the event listings on our Facebook event page, and you can join using the MTG Companion app, super easy. Then we just have a Facebook group that we have people join to chat with all the people that are playing to match up with their pairings and stuff, super simple. So if you want to get some deals on Magic, play some fun Magic cards while you're at home in lockdown, join us for some fun events. We rotate on Arena through Standard, Historic, and Arena Popper, and we just play and have fun. We get about 10 or 15 people, depending on the format, and so come and join us for that. What else we got here? We have some really exciting pre-orders available these days. We've got Kaldheim coming, and this coming weekend for Games Workshop is the new Death Guard drop. So Saturday, going live on thundergamesandgifts.com, are the GW pre-orders for the new Death Guard drop. So check that out. We do 15% off those all the time, every day. And don't be fooled by some online stores that tell you they give you up to 15% on Games Workshop items. That generally means that web store only items, they will not give you 15% off and might give you 5, 10, or 0% off on those, where Thunder Games is 15% off all Games Workshop items. So that's an important distinction, and we have the free shipping for orders of 200 or more, which combines nice with those deals. So get on that. That's good, Jill. I'm glad it's working for you. Hello, how are you doing? So what else we got going on here? I did that. Oh, a couple fun activities we're going to do today on stream a little bit later. I'm going to open up one of the fanciest Magic packs going these days, Double Masters VIP Edition Booster Pack. This is a booster pack, if you can believe it, in this box. It is one single booster pack. We're going to open that, and any awesome goodies that we happen to get out of it, if anybody like to purchase it on stream, we'll give you 30% off. I think I'm doing 30% off. Anything that comes out of this box, if the purchase is arranged right now for the stream. So that's going to be fun. We're going to do the same thing with the Monster Menagerie 3 Dungeons & Dragons Icons of the Realms blind box. So we use Troll and Toad Online to price the miniatures on this. So whatever we get out of here, same thing. If anybody wants it, we'll do 30% off the price of the individual miniatures that come out of here. Plus, it's just fun to watch things get opened, and that's fun. I like opening things too. Fun for me. And one last thing, we are about to put in a Battle Foam order. So if anybody needs Battle Foam, we do 10% off Canadian retail prices for Battle Foam all the time. You can either check our website and see if there's something that's not in stock that you want us to order for you, or you can go directly to the Battle Foam website, find what you like, and just contact the store, and we'll make sure to get it for you, and can arrange that sale, no problem. The only things that aren't 10% off all the time for Battle Foam are branded bags and Magnarax, because they don't offer as big a discount on those for retailers. So if anybody needs some of that action, let us know, and we'll get you into the Battle Foam order. We're going to be finalizing that on Friday, so get those requests into us. So now I guess we're going to show off our new camera setup. So fancy. I don't like that I can't see the stream, because then I can't see who's viewing, how many viewers there are to know how awesome it is. Oh, it literally went from 5 to 2 when I said that. Oh, Lord. Okay, here we go. I want to bring this back so I can see that. Beauty. All right, so today I'm going to be showing off some of the best items from the video that I did on Monday, because it was so crackly. You couldn't hear the names of a lot of the things I was saying, and I didn't really give them the proper attention because we were having the audio issues. Near the end, I just kind of put big boxes of things on to show you some things. So I'm going to be reviewing the best of those items so that I can actually get the names out there, but we'll do it quick. And then I've actually got 2 batches from our older Games Workshop stock that isn't inventoried online yet. Some our Battlefleet Gothic models used and just out of print in blister. And same thing, a lot War Master. I got a whole bunch of War Master as well. So we're going to be taking a look at what we have there. And you know what? Why don't we start with one just straight up fun deal though? This we're going to offer as a special on the stream. And this is a Commander Collection Green. It's another cool sort of promotional alternate art premium type box release that Magic did for some specific green Magic singles that are very popular to use in the Commander format. Well, let's take a real quick look at what this guy retails for right now. Pow! Want to make sure we give an acceptable deal. Commander Green, y'all. Okay. Go. Okay, so these are listed at $160 right now on a popular Canadian online Magic card site. We have them, I believe, on sale, a couple of them for $99.99. I'm going to let this one go for $70. If somebody wants Commander Collection Green, I know what this is, just lost the name of it for a second there, and you want to purchase it from the stream, it's going to be $70 to do that. Now, there's sort of a couple of different types of deals going on in the stream. There's like the unlock deals and the largest order, which are really stream related. So those types of bonuses are for orders that happen on the stream. For something like this, though, if it doesn't sell on the stream, we would still be willing to give somebody a deal for this one item. So if you're seeing this stream after the fact, you can still contact us to see if you can get a deal on one of the items shown. This isn't a sort of stream time limited option, such like the unlocks and largest stream orders are kind of thing. So if you want one of those sweet guys for $70, let us know. I'm not opening the green deck, no, because this deck comes automatically with the selection of cards. So you want to make sure that you just get that nice and sealed. All right, so now that we've done that, why don't we start looking at some Games Workshop models? Now, as I'm saying this, the crew is unpacking a new 4 or 5 large box Games Workshop trade-in that we are just receiving, and I'm looking forward to showing off a whole bunch of that stuff tomorrow and over the coming Lockdown Life streams. So look forward to that. We're always getting cool stuff coming in. All right, so why don't we start with some of the newer items instead of going back to last week's stuff, because some people already had seen that. So we'll do some Battlefleet Gothic. See what we got here. There'll be much less standing up and standing in front of the camera for the crotch shots. So if that's why you're here, sorry we fixed that problem, but maybe next time. So let's find some cool, let's put it on the screen in the blister. Let's activate our new fancy miniatures cam setup. Ba-bam! Oh, hello. Oh, there I am. That looks not very good right there. So what we're going to have to do, why don't we use our magic card stand, pull this bad boy out of here, and we have a new in blister, Tau Orca class Escort. And don't worry about if you see any pricing on these things. If you are interested in these, we'll just let us know and we'll get you sorted out, because these some of these weren't our prices. They might be old, whatever. So Tau Orca class Escort. I'm going to be blasting through these fairly quick because they're new in blister items, most of them. I also won't know what some of these items are. Like this one that isn't in a blister. It looks like some sort of chaos, like main fleet ship. Ba-bam. And you know what? Here we go. So we've got that guy. Some kind of big chaos. In the middle, Hoyt. Know how circles work. Some kind of nice chaos flying, primed with a little bit of gold paint on there. Pretty sure that's chaos. If anyone in chat knows what these things are, that'd be awesome. You could just shout that right out, and then everyone will know. Let's see some more Gothic. We got a Eldar Nightshade Destroyers, new in blister. Yo. There, Destroyers. Looking cool. What else we got here? Eldar Nightshade Destroyers. Okay, we got a couple more of those. So if you needed the Eldar Nightshade Destroyers, we've got a couple more of those. So here is let's put those up there for now, a Tau Defender class escort. Defender class escort for Tau, new in blister. Here we go, look at that guy. Looks kind of like a sort of hammerhead, I guess it's an escort, so maybe you could breach through some battle lines or something with that big hammerhead. All right. What do we got here? Necron. Everybody loves Necrons these days, so if you're just a new Necron player and you want to maybe get some Necron nostalgia, this is pretty cool. It looks like a scythe, like before scythes were even part of the game. Necron Harvest Cruiser, they're calling this thing. The Necron Harvest Cruiser. Probably looks pretty cool assembled. The packaging doesn't actually, like the back or anything, doesn't have like what it looks like assembled or anything like that. So that's kind of, you're gonna have to check it out online if you want to know what it looks like assembled, but we've got that guy there. We've got another, so that's a third Eldar Nightshade Destroyers. So if you're after those, we've got some more of those. What's this big guy? We have a Tau Explorer class starship. Actually in a visible package here. Even fit on. Oh, we're gonna have to go to our fancy second camera. Ba-bam! And so that one's, oh, there we go, a little less glare there. So Tau Explorer class starship. So this is a big one. This is a pretty neat one. We also have a Tau Merchant class starship in the larger blister. Tau Merchant class starship there. Okay, we already did that guy. So it looks like we have another two of these ones that were the Chaos ones that we showed you earlier. There's 3 of those ones. And what do we got here? Now we're into the ones where they're more unpackaged, so I won't necessarily know what they are. But if I had to guess, this is probably, no, it's not orky. It might be orcs. Might be orcs. Doesn't quite look orky enough, but it's possible. Go back to the old close-up. Ba-bam. So there's some kind of possibly orc, possibly something starship. But if you want it, we'll figure out what it is, and we'll get you set up. All right. And it looks like, actually, I thought this bin was all Battlefleet Gothic, but we've actually got some old Man-O-War ships in here, too, which are super neat. This appears to be a second one, and actually a third one of that same orc ship. So let me see if we have any more of those. Yeah, there's again, assuming that I'm correct that that's an orc ship. So that is all of those ones there. So we've got 4 of these ones. Okay. So and it appears to me that the rest of these items are Man-O-War items. So I'm going to be putting up some old Man-O-War items, because these are hard to find. Not a whole lot of people play this still, but the people that like it have a hard time finding things. I also will have no idea. Man-O-War, I've never played Man-O-War or War Master or Battlefleet Gothic or Epic. I've played a lot of Warhammer 40k and some Fantasy Age of Sigmar in my day, but I am not familiar with the names of these ships. Like, these these are ships with like actual towers on them. Like I don't know if you can tell. That's a it's got like a little like a mage tower on it almost. The white makes it a little bit tricky with the light and the glare, but anywho, there's yeah, the white's tough actually. Primed white stuff might be a little tricky to see on the camera. But I have a feeling that if you like Manowar, you know what that is. And so we have another one. We have another one of that particular type of ship. So we have two of those guys if you're into those guys. So it looks like we have a number of these same type of plastic Manowar ships from a more recent release or a starter box release than those ones. So those ones, or oh, actually no, this one here shows that this is the cross map. How else is it? Come on, Hoyt. You don't know how sailboats work. So what do we got? We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We have 6 of these guys painted similarly with the little sails and everything. So there's some Manowar models. All right, what else we got in the bin? Oh, look at this. Maybe this is a prop for Manowar, or maybe it's an actual model somehow. Maybe it's an objective marker even, or something like that. Narwhal. Who needs a narwhal? Oh, look at him. He's so happy. Oh, look at that guy. Okay. Alrighty. Looks like we've got some various sized steamboats of some kind here. So there's the smaller style one. Or actually, this looks like the medium one, actually. So we've got a few of these guys. 1, 2, 3 of that medium sort of tugger. He's, I assume this is probably a human faction. Don't know these ships. But you do if you want them. 3 of those medium-sized tuggers. Now let's do... There's a couple different styles of these little ones. This even looks like it's probably maybe a non-submerged submarine. And we've got 1, 2, 3 of those little non-submerged submarine guys. Well, you can see they're neat. Oh, that's submarine number 1. Down periscope. All right. What else we got? We got these small tuggers. Again, a Manowar ship. One little cannon with a little smokestack on there, just tugging along. We've got 3 of those. Well, I can't wait to get the manually rotating spinner here so I can stop. I automatically look at, oh, is it spinning nicely? Does it look nice? Anyways, all right. We have 1 of these larger, like double steamboat rollers here. Kenny Rogers riverboat style. Got a bunch of cannons on the front there, some big smokestacks to power those things. Oh, that's boat number 10. Boat number 10 coming in hot. Looking at the screen, not at the stream. There we go. All right, couple more Manowar items. These look like various flying machines. Flying machines. Do I look over here? Do I look over here? I don't know where to look. So this is some sort of dirigible. Watch out for that. You don't... Oh, I see. Oh, Manowar must actually have like unit numbers. This one you'll see here on the base. It has a little number 1. So maybe that person painted those on there for game purposes, which you would know better than me. So here is some kind of little flying balloon. If that was a magic card item, there'd be goblins in there dropping rocks and stuff on you. But I don't know what happens in Warhammer Land with these guys. Probably very similar things. I don't know. You just have to look it up on somewhere.
No, yeah, put it on the screen.
Oh, not right now, guys. Come on. Okay. So sorry. I'm just putting together what just happened now. A couple of my guys came in. It looks like we just got something cool as a trade-in, and they were wondering if I wanted to put it on stream. But I'm just not quite that organized to get outside of what I've planned just yet. Sorry, we have another one of those dirigibles. We have 3 of those guys in total. 1, 2, 3. And then these must be dwarves. Little gyrocopters of some kind. Also from Man o' War. Apparently this is gyrocopter number 2. And we have 3 of those, and they do have their little rotors and everything with them. Again, the white priming is pretty difficult to see for the details and stuff, but chances are you know what you're looking at if you like this game, as I've said 100 times already. All right. That was the Battlefleet Gothic and Man o' War that we had to show off today. So I'm just going to scoop all this back into the bin. And then I've got a big bin of War Master to show off. Oh man, the cleanup stream. Watching somebody clean up garbage on the stream, not ideal. All right, let's just put that away and move on. All right, War Master. If you're not familiar with what War Master is, in the past, Games Workshop did essentially miniature versions of their biggest strategy games. It was a Warhammer 40,000 Epic was the futuristic 40K version, and War Master was the fantasy at the time, or Age of Sigmar version. And there's some really neat like dragon models. There's really neat models you could use for Dungeons and Dragons in here, or proxy for smaller Warhammer items. Like you might be able to use one of the zombie dragons from War Master as like a drake or some other flying unit in fantasy. That's approximately the same size. Standard proxy rules. So let's start taking a look at what cool things we have for this. The vast majority of this is in blister, so I will know what the names are, which is nice. Here is a blister of undead characters. So we'll just try and give that a little bit of a spin so you can kind of see what's going on in there. Get you a little bit better of an idea of what pack you're looking at if you weren't super sure. I guess what I should do quickly as well is flash the backs of these, and I probably should have done that for the other ones, but if you want to know the information, the numbers on the back for the other ones to confirm what type of model it is, just let us know. These old GW blisters all had these product codes on them, and so if you're used to looking for this old stuff, some people look for it based on those. So I'll just give it a quick flash at the end for all these, like after I'm showing them to you, and that way you can confirm if it's actually the guy you're after, if you are that in tune with Warhammer. I'm probably not going to be able to know exactly how many of each one that we have, but I just won't show off doubles, and I'll just let you know when I find doubles. So here we have Chaos Warriors, classic, just Chaos Warriors, likely dressed in the same kind of thing they dress in now, fur coats and big axes and horned helms. Yep, and chainmail and stuff like that. So those guys are super neat. And ba-bam, quick shot of that, and off we go. Undead Bone Thrower. Nice. Can't go wrong with the old Undead Bone Thrower. So that's that guy there. We got him. Bam, Undead Bone Thrower. Undead Skeletons. Who doesn't need just tons and tons of skeletons roaming around? There you are. Undead, just heaps of skeletons. Looks like about 2, 4. I'm not always looking at the thing. 2, 4, 6, about 9 skeletons on each one of those. They've got some standard bearers, and it looks like a command squad on there. Those are pretty neat. Oh, and that is the back there. Ba-bam. Oh, this is a really nice model. Undead hero on zombie dragon. Who doesn't want to ride a zombie dragon? To tell what's going on with that. It looks like he's kind of sitting on the dragon's face right now. So it probably makes a little bit more sense once you assemble it. So he's not just sitting on the dragon's face. And there we go, undead zombie dragon. Undead hero on zombie dragon. Pardon me. What else we got here? Empire flagellants. So these are the guys. That just walk around with spiky whips and whip everybody like crazy. I think it sort of comes from the lore of the penance, like giving yourself a thrashing from a flagellant. Anyway, that's what they are, and here they are. Ba-bam! Empire flagellants. Still a popular model being used by Sisters of Battle? Sisters of Battle? Yeah, maybe. What do we got here? Another blister of Chaos Warriors. So that's 2 blisters of Chaos Warriors, if anyone's into those. This one is just straight called Ogres. This is actually, holy moly, how many Ogres you get in there? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, like 10 or 12, maybe more Ogres in there. And it is exactly what it is. It's a little pile of ogres. They've got various types of spiky weapons and tree branches and different things they're going to try and bash you with. And there they are, ogres. And right here. Oh, and you can actually see a lot of these blisters, which I'm also not showing very well, have a code here. And I will make sure to start showing those as well. Empire Hero on Griffin, another awesome looking model, and exactly what it sounds like. He's an Empire Lord, a human Lord hero of some variety, riding a Griffin, the old eagle lion combo, maybe. And there is the back. All right, what do we got here? Chaos Spawn. Oh, everybody likes these weird mutants. Chaos Spawn. There we go. Could be used for dressing up a really big 40K model. Maybe like a big Great Unclean One, or a Greater Demon or Demon Prince. Could have a cool little sort of miniature Chaos Spawn roaming around his base. That'd be pretty neat. So there is that, and the back of that action. Undead Bone Giant. Hey, we were talking about Bone Giants on the last stream with the Tomb Kings ones that we got in, but these look very different. This looks almost more like a Bone Giant hound of some kind of thing. It's so nice looking at the camera over here because I get to see the miniatures all blown up too, but I'll try not to. So let's see if we can get a better shot of the code on that one. Go. Ba-bam. All right, Empire Grand Theogenist on War Altar. So this is probably going to be a hard one to tell what's really going on in there. There's lots of bits crammed into that. There's an altar in there. There's his crew of people that sort of follow the altar around. Empire Grand Theologist. He's theorizing grandly on his throne, on his altar, pardon me. Another undead bone thrower, so that's 2 undead bone throwers if you're building undead stuff. We've got undead skull chuckas, naturally. What else would the undead chuck but skulls? So we can see there, undead skull chukka. You can see it's parts of a catapult-y type thing. Cool, cool. And bam. What do we got here? Chaos Marauders. So these are the less armored Chaos troops. They would have more leather armor or no armor and just be a little bit more berserky. So there's a whole bunch of Chaos Marauders, whereas the Chaos Warriors tend to be more heavily armored and equipped. Vampire Counts, Black Coach. This is actually a really cool model that I just had a conversation with a customer about, who he's doing a sort of a customized Black Coach model, and was looking up sort of the history on this, and it's sort of theorized, the Empire theologist, that Games Workshop sort of made this model from basically the plague carts, like Bring Out Your Dead, going down the street, where they had basically a chariot driver just bringing a black coach of bodies around the town, and they've turned it into sort of like an undead unit that actually will use it to spawn skeletons from or whatever. But so that's neat, nice. I guess I could have been showing it to you this whole time instead of just me looking at it. But yeah, Undead Black Coach, look that up. It's a current model in Games Workshop. It's still cool. This is a little miniature version of it. All right, what else we got here? Another black coach. So we've got another black coach there. Chaos Dragon Ogres. So these are still a model. They've definitely changed a little bit, but they are basically still lizard style. They're a little bit more bipedal now. Lizard style dinosaur men, essentially. And Dragon Ogres are still basically same thing, except here they're a little bit more lizard hunched over style. Another Undead Skull Chukka for all your skull chucking needs. Oh, there's the Skull Chukka. So similar to the ogres, this is the trolls. This is the trolls one. So there's just a whole bunch of trolls. Same kind of deal. Pile-o trolls with their wooden clubs and their rocks that they're going to bash you with. And that is that. Bam! We have another blister of Chaos Marauders, the less armored Chaos Warrior guys. A second blister of the Trolls that we just showed, and they are the same codes. I'm checking, so it will be the same models in there. Another Undead Bone Thrower this time, not the Skull Chukka. Another Undead Bone Giant that we had seen, that sort of hunched over version of the old Undead Bone Giant. Here's a new one. Oh my god, goodness, this one is cram-packed. This is just a giant blister full of harpies, tons of harpies. Tons of harpies. Lots of them are standing on little skull piles or doing whatever they're doing there. Just a bunch of harpies. Who likes harpies? All right, another Empire Flagellants. So that's a second one of the Empire Flagellants. Undead Skull Chukka. Oh, we have so many Skull Chukka. Oh, that's the third Skull Chukka. Undead Bone Thrower. So we've got 4 Bone Throwers and 3 Skull Chukkas now. You can really get to throwing some things around with those guys. There's another Bone Thrower. So that's 5 Bone Throwers. Oh, another Undead Hero on Zombie Dragon. That's a very nice one. Oh, here's something new. Empire Cannons. These are pretty much the same style of cannon model that the Dwarves and Empire have been using in Warhammer for a long time. Long wooden case with a barrel on top and a couple of wheels. Wheel it around, light it up. Light it up. All right. What do we got here? Undead Hero on Zombie Dragon. Another one of those. Super cool. Oh, this is nice. An Empire Steam Tank. This is way before all the sort of the popularity of steampunk really hit. Games Workshop Dwarves were very steampunky. They did a lot of their machines were sort of steam tanks or steam rollers, and they had a lot more firepower, weapon placements, and different things than a lot of the armies did. They're gyrocopters. They've been using those forever. So those are cool. That's a cool Empire steam tank. This isn't dwarves, obviously. The Empire also used a lot of steam technology. And there's that. Okay, here we go. Here's some knights. We haven't had much knights going on right now. What's happening here? Okay. So we've got Empire Knights. Pretty standard Empire models. Guys on horses, dressed fancy, ready to scrap. There they are. Running out of room here. Running out of room for stuff. There it goes. Empire, there's another Empire steam tank, so there's 2 of those. Another Empire cannons. So we've got 2 of those. I am starting to run out of room here. Undead Bone Giant, so we've got 3 of those. Bone Thrower. All right, I'm just going to try to find new ones now. Undead Chariots. If you see some of them that you want and you want more of them, just let us know. Say, hey, I'm interested in that one, but if you have any more, I want them too. So Undead Chariots, there they are. Okay. And for somebody that doesn't really know what I'm showing right now, it might seem silly that I'm sort of showing these little tiny packages of these retail products, but these are actually been out of print for 10 plus years, probably, maybe even 20 years. Some of these you haven't been able to get them. So for collectors, some collectors, these are very exciting. And it's neat because, of course, my fantastic commentary about the history of it informs you even if you don't know and aren't interested in this. So that's worth something, right? Undead Chariots. I don't think I did the back view on those. Undead Chariots. All right, here we go. Skullchaka. Ogres, a second thing of ogres. This looks different, though. No, it's the same code, so it is still a second thing of ogres. Another Bone Giant. Bone Giant. Second pack of the Chaos Warrior. Third pack of the Chaos Warriors, the heavily armored ones. Undead Bone Thrower. More Empire Cannons. Oh, another Empire Grand Theogenist on War Altar. Undead Bone Thrower. Oh, we might be coming to the end. Oh, no, Undead Cavalry. Oh, that's a good one. I like that. Skeletons on Horses. Reminds me of Army of Darkness, right? Everybody loves Army of Darkness. Of course they do. Bruce Campbell, yo. So there is that. Undead Cavalry. Need a bunch of skeleton Ghost Knight guys. Get them up. And ba-bam. All right, Undead Bone Thrower. We got so many Undead Bone Throwers. Chaos Warriors. Oh, here's a new one. Empire Hellblaster Volley Gun. So yeah, again, the Dwarves and the Empire had a lot of... I guess it's not fair to say Dwarves and Empire. The Skavens were very ingenuitive. The Ratmen, they also had a lot of tricks up their sleeve. So we have Empire Hellblaster Volley Gun here. It is exactly what it sounds like. It is a weapon emplacement that sends volleys of death across the battlefield, not just a single cannonball. Back of that one. Undead Skeleton Bowman. You could really get a sweet undead set going here with all this action. Undead Skeleton Bowman. Exactly what you would expect. Little skellies shooting arrows. Ba-bam. Undead Bone Thrower, if you can believe it. Empire Cannons. Empire Hero on Griffin. That's nice. A second hero model on Griffin. Trolls. That's our second Trolls one. So we had a couple of Trolls ones and a couple of Ogres. Empire Cannons, Undead Bone Thrower, Empire Skirmishers. All right, here's a new one. So this is basically just unarmored humans doing their best. They got a little bit of armor on there, but they are skirmishers. So they won't be heavily armored, nor will they be heavily armed, likely. They might have better movement or maybe better dodge, something like that, like better armor class, maybe. Maybe they can move fast. Who knows? Anyway, here we go. I know armor class is not a thing in Warhammer, but I didn't know how else to explain it. So there we go. Undead Bone Giant. Empire Cannons. Undead Chariots. We saw that once before. Oh, another Chaos Spawn. That was a cool one. Undead Cavalry. A second Undead Cavalry. Bone Thrower. And what are we going to end up with here? Empire Grand Theogenist on War Altar. Okay, so that is the extent of our War Master that we're going to be showing off here. So I'm not going to do too much cleanup. I'm just going to get a little bit out of my face so we can move on to something new and exciting. There we go. There we are. Holy moly, it's 4:20 already. We're going to... Okay, I thought that maybe I was not going to get long enough, but it looks like I might even be too long. So, nothing wrong with that, I suppose. What I'm going to do is the last thing I do on the stream today will be showing those models from the first stream that didn't get named well, didn't get shown very well. So what we'll do before that, so anybody that wants to stick around for that, maybe you saw them on the first one and you don't need to see them again because you know what they are or whatever. We'll do the other fun stuff first. So first I'm first going to remind you that we showed these off on the first stream, but this is one of the ones that we are still offering up for deals. So let's take a look here, and this time I can actually give you a price on some things. My research computer, not a fail. So, what we have here is a slightly played Gaia's Cradle. It is very nice. It's very nice. It is slightly played. There is a small amount of wear on it, but it is so nice. And we are going. So a played non-foil Gaia's Cradle is going for about $770 at a main online Canadian Magic store. So for this one here, we're willing to offer this one for sale for $550. So that is more than $200 off this action. And you can get that by contacting the store. If you see this stream and you want to get that and it's not gotten yet, you can contact us and we'll let you have it at that deal. So come on down, get yourself a Gaia's Cradle. Reload that action. And then the other two that we were also offering on a deal is the old Force of Will. Force of Will. And this particular one is Double Masters Force of Will Full Art Non-Foil. Non-foil. So I'm just loading up a price for this here. This is a near mint pack fresh. This is listed at $230. We will take, let's say $230. We'll take $150. $150 for that. That's a smashing deal. And let us know if you want that. And our final magic card from the last stream, which we again weren't incredibly prepared for, so didn't really offer a price on it, is this fancy Double Masters Full Art Mana Crypt. And it is also not foil. It is not foil. It is near mint pack fresh. And that is listed at 160, so we'll do 120. We'll do 120 on that one if somebody wants to grab that guy. So those are available anytime until they sell, essentially. Even if you are watching the stream after the fact, you're welcome to contact the store, and if we still have those, you can get that deal along with the $70 Commander Collection Green. All right, we haven't had any orders over the stream just yet, so the largest order for the playmat is still open. We're still hoping for maybe a Boys and Girls Club little donation. Order to flow through the store, which we can unlock some bonuses. If we get $200 worth of orders on the stream, everybody that ordered on the stream is going to get 10% rebate. And all it takes is one person. So if you order $200 before tax and you're the only one, you're going to get a 10% store credit rebate on that order. Seems good. Seems good. Why am I looking at not even the stream? Don't know. So next thing we're going to do is our Dungeons & Dragons Monster Menagerie 3 box opening. We'll look up these models on Troll and Toad for their retail price. And anything coming out of here, you can get for 30% off its retail price. Let's see. Didn't plan for this. Didn't bring a knife. That's all right. A little clickety-clack here. However, for the Double Masters VIP, if I could ask you to go get me an X-Acto, please. Thank you. All right, what do we got here? Monster Menagerie 3. So this is one of the larger boxes, as you can maybe know from this series. So they do have larger models in them. You get 4 models in all these boxes. Generally 1 larger one and 3 smaller to medium-sized ones. The larger one isn't always the rarest one. Sometimes just throw it over there. Sometimes the little ones are the rarer ones. But anyways, we'll take a quick look here at what we've got and open that booster up. Some kind of... Oh, at first I thought this guy was like munching on people's hearts, but it appears they are pumpkins. Cool. Not as cool as munching on a big handful of hearts. So let's get this guy. Let's get these little guys out. Let's get this guy out. He is Mouth of Growlenthor. That suggests that maybe he's a named giant? There. Zip. Oh, you know what? He's too big. I think we need to go to the other camera. Bam. Ba-bam. There he is. All right. The Mouth of Golfalor, I think, or whatever that said. Okay, let me take a look at that. So if you're curious on how much he might be, I can tell you. Or you can follow along on Troll and Toad, pricing yourself if you want. But I will get there in a second. Troll and Toad. All right, you know what? While we're doing that, why don't I just put all the little guys on there for you to look at? And, and then, while I'm looking things up, you can get a good look. Some of them are very small, little kobolds and stuff. What do we have at kobold? So we've got a little tiny kobold there with him. This little guy. Got a couple of little teeny ones in this one here. A gazer. So that's like the gazer's like a sort of a little miniature, not really powerful beholder baby. You know, it'll sting. You might get semi-paralyzed. And what do we got here? And a sea spawn. Oh, creepy. You know, what does that look like? That looks like a merfolk kind of guy from a recent movie, I feel like. It's hard to say. And with the weird little gills sticking out, why do I recognize that? That looks like a... I don't know, maybe I'm thinking Hellboy even? Not super sure. So, let's start looking these guys up. 27 of 45. So, he would be... he is $2 American. So that means he's like $3 or so Canadian with 30% off of that. So it's pretty much like American prices. We'll just do American pricing. So this guy's $2.19. If you want him, send a chat and we'll get you set up. If this is also like the magic cards and stuff, if you want this after the stream, you can contact us, and if we have it, you can still get the deal. But your best chance at getting it is watching the streams and getting it right away. All right. Sorry, Darth, didn't see your best question there earlier. I haven't been watching the chat. Bad me. I don't have any Pokemon cards for you today, but we'll do that soon, I'm sure. So that guy was $2. Let's see what a Gazer goes for. 445. So that little Gazer, he must be a little bit more rare. He's a whole 350. So 350 for the little Beholder baby, $3.50. You can, of course, buy these booster packs, a number of different types of these Icons of the Realms booster packs for Dungeons and Dragons on our website. Normally, if you want to open them up yourself and see what you get, our little kobold here is $2.60. And our last guy, the Sea Spawn, who is number 23 of 45. It said 200, but it was the wrong listing. $2. So they're all in and around a couple of bucks. So there you go. So scoop some of those guys up. Get yourself a nice mini. And now let's do the exciting thing. Let's double check on orders. Has anybody won this playmat doing any order yet? Or do we have any orders 200 or more to unlock rebates? Not yet. All right. Keep watching. Now we're going to be done pretty soon here anyway after the exciting opening. Here for now. Bam. All right. Here we go. All right, everybody. This is the exciting one. I mean, I'm primarily a Magic player. This is exciting for me. I love opening this kind of stuff. It's always fun opening random things on stream and seeing what you get, or watching somebody open random things. Sometimes I just like to watch fancy Magic cards getting opened, especially ones that I can't afford. But let's see what we got here. So anything that comes out of this is we're going to offer at 30% off of the market singles price here. So could get a smashing deal on whatever's in here. There's not much blade left in this guy. Don't cut towards yourself. Safety matters. Don't stab yourself in the face with a knife while you're thinking about streaming. Okay, so like I said, this box, if you haven't seen one of these things before, this box opens up into one extra large pack of Magic cards. It is a very fancy pack of Magic cards, there is no question. There is some top level loot you can get out of this stuff. Hopefully we get some today to show it off to you. And you can get both high quality regular, like rares, or their alternate art, full art versions. The best way to do this, I don't have a good camera set up for this super well. So what we will do is this. We will go this. And you know what? We'll use the old prize mat. Here we go. Let's put that up there. Our Thunder Games and Gifts prize mat dwarf party. And let's get this opened up. And I will sort of open it up under that camera as best I can. Now, I haven't opened one of these in a while, so I don't remember where all the good stuff is. I'm assuming all the good stuff is right behind that germ token. So we are going to go from the front. So even the other cards in these packs, other than the super fancy lottery cards, the full art ones, are all foil. Lots of cool stuff. This was a reprint set that had lots of powerful cards in them. So we'll just go right from the start. All right, here we go. Practice this for next time. All right, so we've got Sift. Show that. Oh, how? One more try. One more try. Let's just change the camera to close-up mode. Let's turn that off. Okay, we're getting there. All right, fantastic. We got Sift. We got. Okay. How are we gonna do this? Okay, there we go. Angel of the Dawn. Orcish Vandal. Magnifying Glass. Driver of the Dead. Clear Shot. Urza's Tower. Oh, that's nice. Nothing wrong with that. Little foil Urza's Tower right there. 30% off anything you see in here. Heartless Pillage. Eager Construct. Thopter Engineer. Riddlesmith. Sandstone Oracle. Look at that. How else am I going to do it? I have to look at the stream if I'm going to know what the card is. We'll figure this part out next time. What do we got here? Oval Chase Daredevil. Yavamaya's Embrace. Hold on. Are we getting... No, that's still uncommon. I thought we might be getting into the rares there. It looks a little bit goldy on the stream. Ash Baron. Newer land, I believe. I forget what set that one came out in. Brimstone Volley. Hutzel 7, thank you for your interest. If you're interested in something that we're showing on the stream, you could just type in chat what you're interested in, and we'll contact you and get you going there. Hogwork Assembler, I already moved. So we've got this now. Now we're into the rares. We're into some rares here. Kragenwick Cremator. I don't even know what that card is. I never even noticed it. Giant Shaman, apparently. Go, Kragenwick Cremator. So we may be seeing some fancy stuff coming up here. Yeah, pull your pants on tight. Let's see what happens. Pow! Baleful Strix. Not as exciting as it once was after a bunch of reprints. Still a fantastic card, but it's much more available these days. Nice fancy Double Masters version right here, though, for a good deal. Urza's Power Plant. There we go. That's something cool. So that's one of the full art Urzatron lands. A classic deck archetype ever since it's been around, when it's been allowed to be used. You crank out colorless mana faster than anything you've ever seen. So that's a very nice card. Cyclonic Rift, also a very popular card. This is a really annoying card. It's cheap to bounce one thing, and it's basically cheap to bounce everything. Like, this is a fantastic card, very commonly used in Commander. Look at that nice guy. Very nice. Now we've got some full art lands. We've got some... Oh, yeah, that's right. These packs come with a selection of non-foil and foil, the full arts. So this first swamp here is non-foil. Non-foil swamp. Non-foil island. Non-foil plains. Non-foil a forest. Non-foil mountain. Non-foil swamp. And non-foil island. Non-foil plains. Where are the foils, guys? Non-foil forest. Non-foil mountain. Yeah, I forget the contents of these packs. There we go. Foil swamp. Ooh, and the nice one. The foil unhinged land. I want to look at it myself. I took it off the stream. Unhinged John Avon art, I believe. Yeah, the John Avon Island Gorge. Gorgeous. Oh no, now I'm talking like my Barbie shows that my kids watch. Gorge. And a couple of two-sided Ornithopter worm. Oh, that's actually pretty. And wolf germ. All right, so that is those. The fancies of the fancies that I'm going to sleeve up right now. I'm going to sleeve up the rares and the lands and a nice dragon shield and the foil rares and nice clear dragon shields right after the stream here. Looking around, that's pretty much everything that we had going on the stream today. So I'll just do my little sign off here. Thank you everybody for hanging out with us again, checking things out. And we're going to be doing this three days a week, Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, 3:30 to 4:30. We're going to continue trying to grow the stream by offering different fun promotions, showing off our coolest trades and offering a deal on them so that we don't have to incur those processing costs and have them getting going quicker and faster to your house. Don't forget, please, throughout the month of January, we are supporting the Boys and Girls Club. You don't have to be doing that during the stream. If it strikes you, you can just go to our Twitch channel and do a little donation there anytime, and we'll update the total on our next stream. We really appreciate that. Join our MTG Arena games if you want to play some Magic cards during the lockdown at home on Arena, which is a free download. If you don't have it, you can download it, play through the tutorial, join the events. You won't have much of a collection to start, but you can do like the daily quests on there to earn packs and earn prizes to collect more packs and things like that. You can get a little collection going pretty quick. You don't have to pay anything if you don't want to either the program or entering our tournaments to play. We've got Kaldheim and the new Games Workshop Death Guard drop coming on Saturday. Kaldheim pre-orders are live online right now. And so that's about it. Thanks again for hanging out with us, guys. We'll see you tomorrow at 3:30.